sir, as you told, HR and finance is not the best combination to go with. But I heard that from many industry people, HR and finance does good with the combo. So what's your take on it, sir?
No, see, that is what I am saying. It is on your personal interest. Okay, don't go by opinions. Collect data. If somebody you have told, you ask for a data on where they have collected data. Okay, is it their personal experience or based on the right information they got from industry? That you have to know.
Okay.
Okay, otherwise it's just an opinion. Opinion anybody can say. Okay, but having see, I worked in manpower agencies for past 10 years in Coimbatore. Okay, I worked in 20 different industries, manufacturing, service based, and other things, where I have a very clear classification of what a HR function can do and what a finance function can do, and who are all their priorities and what are all the priorities. With that idea and experience, I'm just giving you suggestions so that it will make you a right direction. Okay. So, but in my opinion, it's completely mutually exclusive departments only where they were nowhere connected to each other. Maybe HR will connect to finance for finance approval for hiring budget or whom are all where they want to hire. Only those communication can happen between the departments. Okay. But somebody who's into finance, when they want to go to HR, their complete experience on finance is getting wasted.
Okay.
Correct. Supposing you go for a finance job, you become a executive finance in an organization. You work for about 2 years, 3 years, and you feel like, okay, this is not something my cup of tea. Okay, and then you decide to go to a HR role. What happens? You don't have any idea about HR. Okay, you have to start from scratch. Okay, or the vice versa also. You take a HR job for 3 years, and then you decide to go for a finance job. Nowhere it is connected. You have to start from zero. Okay, what is the point? But whereas HR and marketing or finance and marketing, if you take, it is all parallelly running. Marketing and business development will be a part of your role where you be facing client facing aspects, stakeholder management, team management. It is all transferable skills and other skills which you can use for other domains as well. Okay, but each one needs a proper equipping of our own self. Okay, if you go for finance, you have to go for PFA or those kind of certifications so that you equip yourself and grow in that particular domain and industry. Okay, HR, you need a practical experience, people management stuff, all that. Okay, and it is also depends on your character, whether you want to have a people management role and then love to interact with people. Okay, manage a lot of stuff, leadership. You know, if your character is that, then you go for HR. But if you want to do sitting and working, main conversation, numbers, then your character is more towards finance only. Okay, so go for finance. That's a huge difference.
So, but HR and finance suits best for my aspirations, sir. Should I? Not should I? I find best it suits me better than marketing or HR. I mean, operations does.
Okay, then my suggestion would be take 2 months internship in HR, take 2 months in finance. Okay. Then you understand and realize what it really feels as a finance executive or what does the HR and recruitment function does. Okay.
Okay.
Then you will come to a conclusion after getting a real-time experience.
Okay.
Yeah. So any manpower agency will love to recruit interns. Okay, because they have a lot of work. So manpower agencies is a right fit for going for an internship for 1 month or 2 months. Okay. Go for it. Okay, understand how hiring happens, how the clients are talking, what are all the JDs you are getting. It will be fun to work. Okay, so all these items you will get to know, and you will see the people who are real-time recruiters, real-time HR professionals, and understand what is their daily role works. Okay, and then go for a finance kind of a role where you execute a lot of analytics, process checks, lot of dynamics in finance, all that you undergo. Okay, then you feel inspiration towards HR or finance, that you have to take a decision. So for all the profile, I would definitely recommend going for an internship for 2 months in each domain so that you understand the reality. Otherwise, it's just an opinion perspective which no way leads the direction.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for providing me with your valuable information.
Thank you.
Sir, I would like to choose finance as my career option, sir. This ERP tally is useful for finance stream, sir.
ERP tally and all that, it's all basics. So, which might be helpful for your accounts kind of a role. But if you want to grow like a CA, ICW, you have to do the certifications which I told you. Okay,
Okay,
CFA and
sir.
other certification, which are globally recognized certifications, which you can compete with CA, ICW salaries. Okay.
Okay.
So obviously, when you have invested in an MBA with lakhs and lakhs of rupees, you have to have a return on investment kind of a plan where you have to where your salary has to be on the higher side, correct?
Okay.
So
Yes.
don't compromise yourself to go for an accounts role, which any BCom and BBA
Okay.
can do. Okay. But if you want to have competition with CA, ICW, you have to take up the certifications, which will help you, give you a lot of confidence and value addition to your profile in the job market so that you can compete them and get a greater salary.
Sir, could you please project that slide, sir? The statistics, no, from where they could get that data. The three
The
portals you were
three
referring that.
difference.
Yes, sir.
So first one is ibef.org. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the ibef.org. I'll share the links with you where you can see all the industry data. You have to click that industry tab and then all the industry data will come and you can select any industry and see how they are performing. Okay, how much investment has been made by government, how many budget has been allotted for that industry, what are the future plans, what are the foreign direct investments, everything you'll get to know here. Okay, reports. These are all recent data based on the industry performance and all that. Okay, in which are all industries they are performing, I mean, which are all states they have a good performance. All these are very insightful data for us to take a decision. This is number one. Number two will be Naukri Job Speak, which they publish every first week on the data, so that this report will help you in understanding trends. But this will be a dynamic trend because each month the number of job postings and other things will change. So, but you can check the industries, which are all the industries which they are have a lot of openings, all that. This is second one. Third one, Indian Placement Reporting Standards, where all the premium MBAs, those data will be there. But I've taken only IIM Ahmedabad, which will be like very premium data, latest data, all that. So placement report, last 2022 data I've shown. If you click here, you will get a downloadable file where you could get the placement report of PGP, which is IIM Ahmedabad course. Okay, so where they will give a lot of insights on the sector which they have got placements, the salary details and functions, all that data, you will get it. Is it clear? So I'll just share these links. Is it gave a lot of idea to take a decision?
Sir, as I choosing finance as my career domain, sir, what are the soft skills I have to develop, sir, for future?
Common soft skills is communication and client relationship, those kind of things, which is definite for any MBA. Okay. So
Yes.
communication means it is not the English communication which we are talking about. Okay. Communication means how crisp is your language, how you are able to explain a complex aspect into a simple language. That is what is called communication. Okay. So it doesn't mean that you have to have a high funda English, high funda language, tough words. That is not communication. Communication is how you can explain to a client in a very simple language. That's what making a lot of sense. That's number one. Second thing, for all the people, networking. Networking is highly, highly recommended. Both offline networking and online networking, so that you meet a lot of potential people for your career. Because in last 6 months, there are a lot of posting which you have seen in LinkedIn that they have posted from Microsoft. One guy is posting that I have lost a job. From Google, they are posting, I lost a job. Like premium companies like this, world famous companies like this, they are posting, I've lost my job. Can you help me with the job? All that kind of stuff they are posting. Why? Because they thought once I got job from Microsoft and Google, my life got settled. Okay, that's what they were thinking. But suddenly, due to multiple reasons, they have lost a job, and right now they are starting their networking from their scratch, which will definitely take a very long time to build the relationship. But whereas being a fresher, it is very very advantageous for you to start networking with various industry people, various other people, so that even if you lose a job, they will try to help you with other references. Okay, so networking communication is highly important. The most basic aspect for any MBA aspirant or non-MBA aspirant is developing our skills in advanced Excel, PowerPoint presentation, MS Word. Maybe if it might look very funny, and you might be thinking these are all basic things, but in a day-to-day things, many of the profiles, IT, non-IT, we deal with an advanced Excel work. Okay, lot of formulas, MIS reports, any profile, be it IT, finance, HR, marketing, we deal with Excel reports on a daily basis. So building that skills in Excel, PowerPoint presentations are definitely recommended. So these three skills, one is communication, second is networking, and upskilling yourself on Excel, preparation of MIS are highly recommended. And a lot of informations you'll have to gather from portals like Live Mint. Okay, Live Mint gives a lot of business reports and other things where you can explore what are all people who are really talking about real-time business. Second is there is a page in LinkedIn where you can see LinkedIn News India, where they keep publishing a lot of latest reports of how hiring is happening, which industry is hiring or which industry is firing. All those real-time honest information you can get from LinkedIn News page. So those information will really help. Okay. And one thing which I want you to experiment is go to your LinkedIn and then search for jobs, MBA marketing or MBA finance, and look at the JDs. Okay, what they are asking. Okay. So jobs entry level, you pick it up and then check each and every profile on what is the JD is talking about. Okay, what is that they are looking for? Or mention MBA finance and look at the JD. Okay, look at the PwC's opening JD and look at what is that they are asking. Okay, Axis Bank, Cushman and Wakefield, Ultratech Cement. These JDs, 10 JDs, you pick it up and then see what is that they are asking. Okay, so that you get an understanding of what is that I'm having and what is that I don't have. Okay, that research you'll have to do so that you get a real-time understanding. So everybody has good written and verbal communication skills, good Excel proficiency, all this related stuff. So this is how you have to do research when you don't have any data to take a decision.
How to improve my upskilling, sir, by knowing Excel and PowerPoint presentation, and I have to improve my communication skills. And I have learned more things from you, sir.
Okay. That's what communication can improve only when you converse. Otherwise, there is no possibility. If you communicate within your student category, it doesn't make any sense and doesn't make any improvement. Only if you come to forums like this and you talk to people, then we'll also realize what is the real-time problem, and we can also think how can we help you. Otherwise, if you don't open, there's no point in doing an MBA at all. Okay, because every MBA is a guy where he has to be proactive, and he should be a guy where he can kickstart anything and start from anything from scratch. That should be that is my meaning of an MBA. Because when I lost my job and I don't have any job, I started from scratch, from zero. I started, for which my foundation in MBA only helped, thanks to DJ. Okay, because my professors and my people were very very strict about. Uh, they didn't have any soft corner on any of the major things on the process or assignments or seminars or anything, which was actually a foundation for me when I started my own business. Okay. So that gave me a lot of confidence. So that is what I would recommend. So even if you go for a job, you have to develop your entrepreneurial skill, so that it will help you in a very long run. Because entrepreneurial and starting a startup is a different blood and skin, where you have to have hands on everything. You have to know finance, you have to know operations process, logistics, okay, bit of HR and management, everything you should know. Only then you can become a founder or CEO for your own company. Otherwise, you become dependable, and you will have to outsource everything to outsider and have to invest a lot of money to match up your startup. Okay, so if you have to avoid and become very strong enough, you have to be, even if you are in your job, you have to have an entrepreneurial skill or mindset, so that you can be very very successful in that. So don't be still in a like a BE or BCom kind of a graduation, or I'm just aiming for a job and I'll go for a job and settle down. That mindset completely delete it. Even if you don't have any opportunity outside, you have to create opportunity and then get into it. That should be the level of mindset. Survival time, where you can see a lot of companies are shutting down, layoff. Okay, tomorrow it can happen to anybody. Okay, so what will you do? Will you be waiting for something to happen in the industry to gain your salary, or you will do it for yourself? That's a question you have to ask. Okay, so don't wait for anything. If industry is not performing, you have to shift. If your skill is not sellable, you have to move and upskill to the other skill. That is how you have to survive. All right. So that's my uh, additional rights in terms of alumni. That's why I'm just very hard giving such perspective and advice. So hope this information will give you really input.
Thank you, Sendil. Thank you for your time.
Pleasure is mine. It's always very happy moment when we are coming to TJ.
Thank you so much.